Brother Nasir, what's up?
Peace, sis. How you doing this evening?
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, shout out to the chat. Hey, y'all. Oh, I know where to get these fools going. Come on, wake up. I know y'all woke. It's Sunday. Get up. This is going to be a great conversation because I got some real personal questions to ask. It's going to be about my favorite artists. Hey, Elise, Giselle, what's good? Hey, Bridget, I see you. I see you, Queen Nine. And I'm going to call you when I get off of here. Papa Engine, what's up? Hey, David. Original Intellect. Hey, everybody. Oh, Mr. Biz 40, what's going on? bro.
Salute. Peace.
So,
How you doing, sis?
hey, everybody. I see everybody. So I cut the music off because we're going to have this good conversation. So today I have with me brother Nasir, the enemy's public. And he's one of the best to ask about celebrities. And again, he likes to be called Brother Nasir. And I'm so honored to have him. It's been a year that we've really been wanting to get together on a panel so I can ask all the questions I want to ask. And I finally am doing it today. So I did it before this year is out. So we're gonna welcome Brother Nasir here. And I think y'all gonna really like him. Do you have a channel, brother?
Yes, the enemy's public.
Okay.
With Brother Nasir.
Can you get that link? You have that link so I could put it in the chat so they could subscribe to you. Hey, Curious.
Well, I'm actually on my phone now because I didn't go into my studio.
Oh, okay. So I'll go find the link in YouTube and then put it in the chat. I could do that. But why don't you, hey, Wing, Bucky, Curious, The Real 628. Hey, everybody tuned in. Y'all smash the like button. We got 657 people watching, so this is going to be good. We got to be careful, too.
Indeed.
So before I start asking you questions, we both from the North, because y'all can tell by the way we talk, we both are deeply from the North compared to our Southern brothers and sisters and West Coast brothers and sisters. We are definitely from the North. I'm further north than Brother Nasir is. So first, I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself and your experience before we move into me asking you these questions. Because I got a lot to say about Cassie, but you go ahead.
Well, Brother Nasir from New Jersey, New Brunswick, New Jersey. With just one state in between us, it's New York, so
right.
And I was involved in hip hop before it was on record. Before hip hop was even on records, I was involved in hip hop. The same thing that they were doing in New York, they were doing in other places, New Jersey included. It's a lot of myths in New York, a whole lot of myths about how it got started and who started it. And we need to clear that up because a lot of things are not adding up, and there's a lot of people that I didn't see in the beginning of hip hop. It's a lot of accuracy, but it's a lot of myths in hip hop about how it started and where it started. Because there's some people talking about it who couldn't have been there unless they had irresponsible parents that allowed them to be at parties in 1973 when they were little children. Okay.
Correct.
Correct. KRS-One was 8 years old.
Facts.
when the party happened on Sedgwick Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Even Melly Mel, Grandmaster Melly Mel, he was only 11 because he was born May 15th, 1962. 1973, he had just turned 11 that May. So how was he at a party? How was he at the beginning of hip hop? Impossible.
Yeah, and first,
Impossible.
You're right. And because I remember when hip hop started. I remember when it started. I think me and you both do. Now, the first thing I do want to say, I never got into the East Coast against the West Coast because I love West Coast just like I love East Coast. I despise that. The East Coast, West Coast thing. I hated that ever happened because we have so many hip hop artists in the West Coast, and including the Midwest, like Louisiana and Ohio, so I never got into that. I don't have no favorites, but I am, a product of the East Coast. Me and you both. That damn bridge is what separates us. Oh, the dreadful bridge.
I never liked it either. The East Coast versus the West Coast, down south versus the north, because for one, my family's from the South.
Right. Facts.
My whole entire family came to New Jersey the year I was born. My whole
Wow.
family, grandmother,
Wow.
grandfather, uncles, aunts. The year I was born, we came up to New Jersey.
Yeah, on my mother's father's side, they came to New Jersey. We had school teachers in New Jersey. Last name, my mother's father's side in New Jersey. But you're just like me. Only my family came migrated here from the South very much more earlier than yours. My family, my entire family came from my mother's side, South Carolina, and they all lived on a farm in Asheville. They started in York, South Carolina, moved down off the reservation into Asheville, Abbeville, South Carolina. And that's a whole Indian territory. They had a farm. And in 1929, they got threatened, to get off their farm. And what happened was they put the farm on fire. So my family had to migrate to Connecticut, and we've been here ever since. That was in 1929. My
Oh,
grandmother wasn't even born.
Came up north.
Yeah, they came to Connecticut in 1929 after being burnt off their farm. They had like 200 acres of farmland, but we had a huge family. We were all together, and they all lived off the farm. Literally no fiat. And came here in 1929. I got all the paperwork. It was fun doing genealogy for my family. And we've been here. So I'm a product of, I'm not a Southern girl. Now, what I am, I'm definitely, in my whole family that's been here since 1929, we are definitely Northern born bred Indian. We act more like Northern Indians than we do Southern. So I gotta claim my state where I was born, Connecticut. My whole family, the rest of 29.
Also. My mother was
You know?
pregnant with me when she moved up here. She was pregnant with
Damn.
me when they moved up here.
Okay.
Not used to the North, never experienced snow, none of that, because they are from, Georgia.
Oh my goodness.
My,
That's
my
where my
parents are
great
from
great
Georgia.
grandmother's husband's from. They're from Georgia.
Well, my
Will.
mother's parents from Philly and Detroit. My grandfather and my grandmother on my father's side is from Jacksonville, Florida, and Gainesville, Florida. But my mother and
Wow.
father grew up in Georgia. They both grew up in
Wow.
Georgia.
So they're
All the part
Georgia
of
based.
the South. Yeah, all the part of the South. But this hip hop thing, it's a lot of myths that we need to clear up,
We
because
do.
when hip hop was on the street, of course, it was the turntables, and the DJ was out front first. It
Yep.
wasn't no MC, it was the DJ was out front first, and the MCs had to grab the mic, get their chance
Right.
on the mic, to get their chance on the mic, and the DJ was the star. The DJ was the
Correct.
star, not the
Facts.
MC. And we were doing it in New Jersey, and people were doing it down south also, and out west. Nobody was doing it in one location. So
Right.
all that, was started at one location, that's a myth.
Right.
Because
I agree.
if you look at when hip hop left the streets, it went into the studio in 1979. It went
Correct.
into the studio, and it went to New Jersey, 96 West Street in Inglewood. That's where Sugar Hill was.
I was just about to say that. Isn't that when Dance to the Drummer's Beat came on?
That's
Came out,
that's
right?
that's B facts. But
Wait a minute. That's hat.
that drummer's beat was a break beat that we used,
Let's
and
dance.
we used to rap to that. We used to rap to that. The breakdown, they used to loop that breakdown, and everybody would rap to that. Like
That's
Good
Sugar Hill
Time.
Gang, right?
No, Sugar Hill Gang is Rapper's Delight.
Okay, Rapper's Delight.
That's the first
I
big
remember
record.
way
That's the first
back.
big record. That's the first big
That's
record.
the hip hop, the hip, the
Right.
hip. I remember that.
That came out in 1979.
Okay, so that's right. I was right. All right, I just had the
Freedom
wrong group.
came out in 1979 also. Freedom by
Cool.
Grandmaster Thrasher and Furious 5.
How
Some
that
by
go
Cole.
in?
Everybody.
Oh
Some by Cole.
yeah.
That came out 1979 also.
Oh my goodness, that came out at the same year.
And also, Sylvia Robinson of Sugar Hill Records went down to Columbus, South Carolina, and snatched three sisters up called the Sequence and brought them to New Jersey, and they recorded Funk You Up in 1979.
What's her name that just passed? May she rest in
Angie,
peace.
Angie Stone
Angie
was a member of the
Stone.
group.
I'm gonna
Yes,
funk you right on up.
exactly.
I'm gonna funk. Oh my God, we
They
going way
all
back.
came out the same time. They all came out the same year. All those records came out
Oh,
the same year. And also Curtis Blow came out the same year also. But he wasn't on
yeah,
Sugar Hill.
you way back.
He was on Mercury Records.
Yeah, you going way back with the Jerry Curl and the
Exactly.
and Big Daddy Kane and all that. So yes, you are correct when you say the DJ was the star back then when it first started. Because in our hood, we the DJ, and I can remember his name, I'll never forget it. And Cookie, if you out there, get it, girl. Kimbo. He played the two turntables, and you know, that's how we had our fun and our dance in our hood.
Exactly.
And that's when there was so much love in the hood, man. It
The
was
block parties.
no such thing as shootouts. And that was the last the hood was really a family, you
The
know,
block
like
parties. I used to love the block parties.
block parties.
The
Yeah, we had
block
I
parties.
lived for those. We lived for those. And honey, I hated when I was on punishment and couldn't go out to the block party. All I could do was look out the
Yeah.
window. Oh
That's the
man, I
worst.
remember them days. Those who remember them days.
DJ would set up at 12 noon and he'll
Yes.
play till the cops tell him he have to leave.
Oh, well, they didn't
So
do that in our hood. We had so much fun. And I think as Gen X, because I always say this, I'm Generation X. We're the generation after the boomers. And I'm going to have a potty mouth. Gen X, which is my generation, we fucked up the hoods. It started with us. We brought the crime, the shoot. It started in our generation. Because prior, when we were little kids, this shit didn't go down.
oh
And then it
no,
got
I mean,
worse.
no,
After the
it
generation
didn't.
after us,
It didn't.
I hated the 90s. I hated the 2000s, early 2000s. We did that.
Yeah, I hated that time too, but we had some real good music in the 90s. I think
Correct.
every genre of music was good in the 90s.
Facts.
Regardless of what genre of music came out, it was all good in the 90s. And I think hip hop's decline, my honest, humble opinion, was 2006. I stopped. Started getting crazy.
Yeah, the wording, the vibe of it changed. It'll just never be the same when it was fun. Because remember in our hoods when it first started out, if I'm not mistaken, the MC or the mic, it started off as a story of ranking on each other, right?
Oh yeah, it was all about the battle.
Yeah, the battle. It was
Mm.
battling, right?
And it wasn't like it is now because the battles they have today, you have to have wordplay, but it's different when you have to jump on that beat and have that cadence and have that flow.
Facts.
Anybody see how I'm talking now? How I'm talking now, that's how they do it today. And
Right.
anybody could freestyle and rhyme like this without jumping on that beat. It takes skills to jump on that beat, and it's not like a pre-planned beats. They throw on any beat and you got to jump on it.
Yep.
That's what makes you an MC. Jumping on
That's
any beat
right.
they put on. That makes you an MC.
Yep.
And
You
I've
could
seen
rap
many
to any beat
MCs.
that the DJ was doing. You was able to just flow right in there with it. It was a skill. Everybody couldn't do it.
Exactly. And they're
Everybody
changing the records also. They're playing one record, then they go into the next record, and you have to stay on beat. That's what make you an MC.
Facts.
And I've seen many MCs just jump on the beat, they're battling, they're going back and forth. It was all about the battle. I used to love to see the battle.
Mm.
The battles was off the hook. And the
We
battles of the
lived for that.
DJs. The battles of the DJs was good too. Because some wild DJs all over the nation though. I mean,
Right.
at first I used to go to Philly, New York, of course, Newark, New Jersey, Jersey City. It was DJs all over Plainfield. And because the first world champion DJ was from Plainfield. He was from Plainfield, New Jersey. The first
Who?
world champion DJ Cheese.
Oh, I
He did
wouldn't
the
know.
song, he did the song King Cut in 1985 with
I
the
remember King Cut.
word of mouth. He used the DJ on that song,
Oh,
and
wow.
an acquaintance of mine, the same man who wrote the message for Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, owned that record label.
Wow. Wow.
Edward Fletcher, he's known as Duke Booty. He wrote the message for Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. He wrote New York, and he wrote Survival. He wrote all three of those songs for Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. He owned Broody and the Beat Records, and he took a liking to Cheese. They signed him, and he took Cheese to London to the World Supremacy Contest of DJing, and they never seen what we do here in the United States. It was mixing and blending. Cheese went over there with the hip hop, the backs, the scratching and the back spinning and the tricks with the handcuffs, sneakers behind your back and all that. They never seen that. So he went over there and just took the prize. He won both competitions, the World Music Seminar and the DJ mixing competition. He won both of those the same year.
So let me move it a little forward. The 90s music, of course, was beautiful. Was still love music being made in the 90s. Tony Braxton, I was coming out of high school, Whitney Houston, all that's gone now. It just changed because my class was 1984. And when in 84, it was Whitney Houston, then after, Tony Braxton and them. But let's stick with the hip hop. First, I got to say two things. It's one person you can't talk bad about, and that's 50 Cent. 50 Cent is who I cheat on behind Willie's back in my imagination. And you can't talk about my one of my next favorite artists is may he rest in peace. Well, be it DMX. Oh my God. I love DMX.
Well, those
Okay. 50 Cent, DMX.
I like both of their music.
Huh?
I like both of them. I like 50 Cent and I like DMX. I like both of their music.
Those are my first two. I love 50 Cent. I think he's incredible. I do. A lot of people say things about 50 Cent, but they don't understand him. As a woman, I do. 50 Cent is notorious for, and may he rest in peace, for making women feel beautiful. And it's just natural in him. And our families are both from South Carolina, so we could be relatives. But he's from South Carolina. His family's from South Carolina. I did his genealogy. He is Indian. 50 Cent is Indian. Straight like that, from South Kakalaki. But he was, raised cool. In. Huh? I cool. Love 50.
My team secured him in 2000 when Get Rich and Die Trying came out. My team, he did a show.
I cried when he made that movie.
I'm talking about when the album dropped. When the album dropped, we secured him. He came to do some publicity, some promoting, and my team secured him. So he's cool. 50's cool.
Really?
Yeah, he's cool.
So let me go back. First, I like Busta. I do. I always did love Busta when he came out, Busta Rhymes. And I like Fat Joe, and Big Pun. I liked all of them. But to keep it a buck, they was bugging. I'm sorry.
Undercover tethers. That's what they were.
Okay. And I'm like, wait a minute, what are you talking about, Busta? No. What they were saying about that
I didn't know Busta Rhymes was Jamaican and I didn't know Busta Rhymes was Jamaican because he never repped Jamaica.
Never.
The first time I heard him say anything remotely like he was Jamaican was in 1995 on a record called Build Your Skills with KRS-One. It's a song KRS-One did in 1995 called Build Your Skills. And Busta Rhymes was like doing the hook. He opened the song up and did the hook. And Busta Rhymes never repped Jamaica. He actually was in the Nation of the Gods and Earths. He was a 5%er. And
Okay.
his name wasn't even Busta Rhymes. He had like a god body name.
Really?
He didn't get Busta Rhymes until Chuck D gave it to him. Chuck D from Public Enemy gave him that name, Busta Rhymes.
Wow.
After a friend of his in college who was a football player named Busta Rhymes. They called Busta Rhymes. He named him after his friend.
So he took his friend's name.
Well, Chuck D named him that because Leaders of the New School was in a contest that the winner gets signed by the Bomb Squad, Chuck D's and the Public Enemy's production team. They get a deal, and Leaders of the New School won it. Chuck D didn't like the name. Whatever name he had, some god body name he had, Chuck D said it's not catchy as far as the MC. So your name's Busta Rhymes.
Hey,
Chuck
David.
D.
So the whole issue that I had with Busta and Fat Joe, I was very hurt by them too, by the remarks that they made, making it seem as though they brought what was it? I don't want to misquote him, but they was trying to say, what was he trying to say?
Well, Fat Joe said that Latinos and blacks could, they created hip hop 50-50, which is a lie.
50%, 50%? No, that's
It's
a
a
lie
lie.
because they were still doing the cha-cha when
They
hip hop
had
came out.
They had no part in creating hip hop. None.
No, they was breakdancing.
Neither did Caribbeans. They had no part in creating hip hop. Jamaicans did not have any part in creating hip hop. Neither did Latinos. The most Latinos did
breakdance,
and that was later. They was
breakdancing in the 80s.
That was probably 83, but it was old at that time. We had stopped doing it.
Yeah.
We had stopped doing it.
You're right.
Because I had a crew. I had a crew that we had break dancers and we had pop lockers. I had a crew. And by 83, we stopped doing it. I stopped doing it and I picked up the mic. I started DJing in 1982. And I started MCing the same year. We stopped doing breakdancing and everything.
That's
by the time you see Beat Street and all that, we stopped doing that now. We stopped doing it.
We did. And that's a fact. Because it got corny to us.
Exactly.
And we began picking up the microphone. And even the girls started on the microphone with Salt and Pepper.
Exactly. And we had and all them back then. It was always female.
Sheila E. Right, Sheila E. I mean, she wasn't really a rapper, but the drums, but it was the beginning of the women stepping in. And as far back as I could remember, I believe they were the first two to really come out. Salt and Pepper. That was my girls. I had my 8-ball jacket.
to really be real big, it was Salt and Pepper as a duo. But you had, the late 80s, of course, you had Latifah and you had Light, you had you had Sweet Tea on the smooth tip. We had some strong female MCs. Strong female MCs. There was no slouches.
Facts.
They wasn't slouches.
Nope, they wasn't. They still not.
No, of course. I'd rather listen to them than what they're doing today, though.
I know. It's a whole lot of different. But we ain't gonna jump that forward. But I just wanted to settle that issue with Busta. I was very surprised because I love Busta. But come on, Busta. Y'all know y'all did not start hip hop with us.
They was tagging, they was hanging out, taking pictures, archiving it. That don't mean you're part of the culture because you're taking pictures and because you're tagging. They tried to add the dancing, the tagging, the b-boying and all that to the culture. It is a part of the culture, but that is candles on a cake. It's not the cake.
Right.
When we speak about hip hop, we're talking about the music, the DJing, and we're talking about the MCing.
Correct.
Everybody know when we talk about hip hop, we're not talking about graffiti, even though that's a part of the culture, and we're not talking about the dancing, even
Right.
though that's us also.
Correct.
We created that also, the graphics arts and the b-boy and the dancing. They came much later, much later.
Yeah. They even wait a minute. If I'm not mistaken, didn't they come after Roxanne Shante? Because Roxanne
Yes,
Shante was
they
when
did.
I was in high school.
Roxanne Shante was probably like 84, 85.
That was high school for
And
me.
exactly. There was no,
She was before Salt and Pepper.
yes, she was. They had about the same time. About the same time because they did the answer to the show, Dougie Fresh song, the show, Salt and Pepper, but it was called Supernova. They wasn't called Salt and Pepper. It was called Supernova at that time.
Really?
Yeah. It was
And
called
I didn't
Supernova.
know that one of them is really African.
Well, I
I,
think Pep is Jamaican.
okay, yeah.
Pepper, the one that was married to
Okay.
Trey. She was married to
Okay.
Trey. I think she's
Okay.
Jamaican. But
Okay.
they came out about the same time, but it wasn't Salt and Pepper at the time. There was
They were
another group.
called what again?
Supernova.
And it was just the two of them.
That's even before they had a DJ. They didn't have Spinderella at the time.
Okay, Spinderella.
They didn't have her
Okay.
at the time.
Right.
Yeah, but
All right.
I used to have a good time.
I
Hip hop
bet you did living where you did. Everybody published in New Jersey. And I was always thought it was New York.
No, I mean everybody who came at that time, Sugar Hill had all the good artists, all the big artists until probably like 82, 83.
Okay.
Some brothers from Hollis, Queens, by the name of Run DMC.
Okay.
When they came,
I was getting ready to get to them. Okay.
when they came out, they changed it. They changed everything.
They sure did.
They changed everything.
Adidas. I wish I'd had some of their music to play, but I don't want to get no strikes. But that was high school for me because they made Adidas a lot of money.
Oh yeah. And
Run DMC. They made Adidas rich, huh?
The Stetson Fedora hat, they make them a lot of money too. Because
really
they got some money from me because I was straight up. I was an honorary Hollis Queens cat. I was honorary from Hollis.
Wow.
I used to rock the Blazers and the Fedora hats, Adidas sweatsuits with the Adidas. I kept my sneakers in, but I put the fat lace in them. I used to have the fat lace,
right?
The flat lace, and
so
everything was fly back then. It was just
it was the Adidas sweatsuit, the Adidas. Then we ran into the Pumas. I was the Puma queen. I was not an Adidas fan. I was Puma straight up Puma. I was a Puma queen because my Pumas was pink. My bandana that I wore, scarf, was pink. I was very color coded. So now we moving into DMC, and I'm sorry, yeah, DMC. I did not know that DMC wrote all the rhymes and runs. I didn't know that.
He used to write a lot of the rhymes. DMC. He didn't write all of them, but he wrote most of the rhymes. DMC used to be the writer. He used to be penning the rhymes. But let me tell you, Run was nasty freestyling.
Oh, he did freestyle. I thought he did.
Run was nasty freestyling. He was nasty.
Really?
Yeah.
Everybody loved Run. When I say whose house, Run's house. Oh, we had it.
There was magic right there. There was magic. Seeing them on stage, Run DMC on stage, that was magic. Houdini, that was magic. Even the Beastie Boys, White Boys from Manhattan, was good.
Yeah,
And
they
they was
were.
in hip hop before. They was in hip hop before Latinos, Jewish boys.
And we not. Yeah, they was good, but you Ice Vanilla Ice could kick it. I'm sorry.
Now that was just whack.
That
That
was
was
embarrassing. He
that
looked
was
like a skunk
that
with a
was
black
whack.
suit on. I'm sorry. We used to rank on him.
Yeah, that
Vanilla
was whack.
Ice. Yeah, that was real bad. So moving forward, we now you can see the big transition between Run DMC and then you get to the 50 Cent and the what's his name? Oh,
Skipping a generation.
who I skipped. Wait a minute.
Who made Run DMC
We
say,
can't. All right.
"Wow, we're DMC went to Run and said we're done. Our style is forever done." They had one more chance. They did one more album, good album, strong album that was Down with the King. But when they heard Rakim, DMC said he took it to a Run and was like, "We're done. There's no way we
Yeah,
can rhyme like we rhyme after this man did this record."
correct.
You know,
Rakim was the
Cool G
man.
Rap. Rakim just changed the game. Rakim, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane.
There you go.
You cannot rhyme at the end of the sentence after hearing those dudes.
You
Every other
can't.
word like they rhyme have to rhyme. Inner rhyming. That's what they did. Inner rhyming. Every other word rhyme. And after hearing them, they was like, we're done. But they went to Pete Rock. They went to multiple producers, and they had one more big album that was Down with the King. The album was real good. It was good.
Okay.
It was good.
So after the Run DMC, the Queen Latifah, that whole first artist, we move into Biggie, right? But he was called what before? It was Biggie first, or was it
It was Biggie, and
Notorious?
then it became the Notorious B.I.G. Yeah, it was Biggie
Okay,
first.
we go into Biggie, and um, we got Biggie and Tupac, right? At the same time, changed the whole way of the way rap goes. Am I leaving any brothers and sisters out from the South? This
Well,
yeah, with
look,
Biggie.
I tell you, one of my favorite rappers is Scarface. It's one of my favorite rappers from the Ghetto Boys. Scarface is just dope. Ice Cube is dope. DJ Quick is dope. Those
Okay,
brothers is just dope. They dope to me.
correct.
Those brothers is
Okay, so
they
I
dope.
did. All right, so we move in to them, and then I guess Puffy's introduced
Well, actually,
because we
Puffy
can't leave.
Puffy was working for Andre Harrell. Andre Harrell used to be a part of the hip hop duo Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Ha. Okay.
That's an 80s rap group,
Right.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. And
Okay.
he started his own record label called Uptown. I was there when he said he would start the record. I was actually there. A friend of mine, he's like a brother to me though. I call him my brother. He was my DJ at the time. We went to Mr. Magic's birthday party, and everybody, the who's who of hip hop, was at that party. A lot of Heavy D was there, Salt and Pepper was there, Dougie Fresh, Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince, shoot,
Mm,
so many people, so many, Marley Marl, MC Shan, Joski Love, the Pee Wee Herman joint, he was there. Everybody, LL Cool J was there. Oh,
okay. Now that's what I left out. I left out LL Cool J because he was back then too.
yeah, LL Cool J been in the game for over 40 years.
Yeah, he
Yep.
was back there when Run DMC was out because remember they made the movie Crush Groove, right?
Yeah, one of the songs on the album, um, LL wrote. LL wrote "Can You Rock It Like This." He wrote that song.
Okay.
LL
but
wrote that.
nobody could mess with that song when he came in there with that beat. Remember the movie Crush
We're
Groove
talking about on
with
radio.
his
Radio.
radio?
Yeah.
That was the song. That was that.
That was a I would call a scene stealing move that LL did.
Yes, it
He
was
stole
scene
the whole
stealing.
scene. He stole the whole scene with his performance, and that propelled him to like superstardom. He was already
Yeah.
destined though, because he was already popping on the streets. But as far as
Mm-hmm.
like being a household name worldwide, that was a scene stealing move he did. He stole that whole scene.
He sure did. I love LL Cool G even now. I
LL
mean,
bad.
he went into he was a bad dude. I mean, in the movie, even what was the DJ name? May he rest in peace. I'm so hurt about that. You got to tell me what happened to him.
Who's
But
that?
Run DMC and um what was his DJ's name? Oh, he
Jam
played
Master Jay. Jam Master
yeah,
Jay.
Jam Master Jay. I was real hurt about that when he was unlived. I'm sorry. When he was unlived, that really hurt me
Yeah,
because
they
it
just
was just
I
like
just got
them
news
three.
today. I just got news today that the godson actually the judge overturned his conviction, the godson, because it was his godson and a friend of his, a childhood friend, who was convicted of unaliving the brother Jam Master Jay, and the judge just overturned the godson's. They said they didn't have enough evidence to convict him, but how he's gonna have a jury come in, convict the man, and then overturn it? That makes no sense to me, unless they found
So
out something that prove his innocence. You know, because
mhm.
nobody should be in jail if they didn't do it. But just to say that it wasn't enough evidence, it's just wild. That was, I mean, that was the biggest black eye in hip hop right there. Jam Master Jay. When I'm like, who would kill Jam Master Jay? That's Jam Master Jay.
Correct. Exactly. And I was shocked. I was like, no, this can't be true. And I feel like it's just so much of the music world that's just being exposed today, but we ain't here. We ain't even get this far yet. But that was hurtful for
Yeah, it
me.
was. It
So
was.
now
That
you
was
got Biggie, you got Lil Kim, you got Faith Evans, and the whole Tupac, and it just hurt me because everybody loved Tupac. I know I did. I mean, especially the song that he made. I mean, he didn't even live long enough to. I
he
mean,
was young, very young, very young.
yeah, if him and
Both of them
Notorious
were
were
very
alive
young.
today, I really believe hip hop would be totally different if those two individuals were alive today.
Big was younger than Pac, so they were young. Those brothers, people came, and my suspicion is, I'm not going to get into that until you segue to that.
Yeah.
I always had the sentiment of who I thought was behind both of their death, and it's the same person. It's the same person.
I'm so hurt. I
Um,
was so hurt
I
when
mean,
they took.
I was devastated when those brothers was taken away from us.
Yeah.
I was devastated, and I remember where I was when I heard it, and then
All
I was
because of
even more devastated when Big got, you know, got killed, got murdered, not because it was, how close it was, and I'm like, yo, they killing the artist. That was my sentiment. I'm like, another one, it was like September to March Madness.
yeah. Well,
You know what I'm
let's
saying?
talk about Tupac first.
Okay.
Let's talk about Tupac first. You get camera on, came up, bro. It's a professional show. Let's talk about Tupac. I I think I think that they really wanted to be best friends. I do, and I think one individual did not like their close relationship because they were close, Tupac
Very,
and
very.
Biggie, and I don't think Tupac had anything to do with Biggie's being unalive. I
No,
don't.
no, 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 no,
I'll
no.
never believe that ever. Um, they were close, and it was the music. I don't know. I can be wrong. I don't know. It's just my personal opinion. That's why I have fair use up. But I think they wanted them to separate it because they were powerful together.
I agree with that. I agree that it was somebody who was an executive that didn't like those two brothers being around each other, and they worked to separate those brothers. I mean, I didn't meet Big, but I met Pac.
He was
Good brother.
born in New York, and then he left and went to the West, moved to the West Coast, right?
Yeah, but he used to hang out in East Orange a lot. That's where I met him at. When he was filming Juice, that's when I met him.
That was my movie. They did an
He
excellent
was,
job in that
he was
movie.
out there hanging out with Tretch from Naughty by Nature. And
Okay.
most of Pac's homies are from Jersey. Most of his
Okay.
homies from Jersey. The Outlaws and all those cats from Jersey. His brother, he still
Wow.
have brothers. He still have brothers in Jersey. And good guy, very approachable. And he's not the kind that'll look you up and down and think he's better than you. No, he wasn't like that.
No, he wasn't.
Very approachable. You know, he of course he have apprehensiveness about him because of what goes on in the industry.
Right.
But once somebody you come around and somebody co-sign you, you good with him.
So did he have any brothers and sisters? Tupac.
Yeah, he had brothers in Jersey still.
Really?
Yeah,
Biological brothers?
biological. Yeah.
Are they young? They're younger than he was the oldest, right?
No, they're ooh,
I thought
I'm
he
not
was the
sure.
oldest.
No, he's not the oldest. He got one older. And
Really?
one of his brothers was unalive not too long after he was
Oh my
over
goodness.
in Jersey.
Not too long ago?
After he was unalive.
Wow. So there was no girls.
I'm not even sure. I'm not sure if he had sister. Yeah, I think he do have a sister. Yeah, I think he do have one sister.
His mother
One.
was a 5%er, right?
His mother was BLA,
What's that?
Black Liberation Army.
Okay.
His mother was a Shakur like Asada. Asada was his godmother. Joanne Chesimard, the sister who just passed away, like last month.
I'm gonna go look her up.
The one
Okay.
who they said they charged with, they tried to murder her and some Black Liberation Army brothers, like a mile from where I live at, right up the street.
Really?
They tried to murder her.
But isn't
And
she old? Like,
no, she was young at the time, but
okay.
she was locked up in Clinton, New Jersey, in a female's prison. Some brothers broke her out. And she was she had asylum in Cuba, and
Oh
she passed away in
wow.
Cuba. She passed away a free woman in Cuba. They broke her out of prison, and
Wow.
they protected her, and Fidel Castro and Raul Castro protected her and said they're not letting nobody touch her, and she stayed in Cuba.
Okay. One of the brothers from the chat is saying that I knew she was something. Said did have a sister and his mom was a Black Panther.
Yeah, she was the Black
That's
Panther.
what I heard. It was the
She was
Black
a Black
Panther.
Panther. She was a Black Panther, and she was BLA. She was both. She was both.
Okay. Okay. I knew she was into some real powerful movements.
But she was both.
Okay. So now the whole thing with him and Biggie, they really tried to yeah, she did just pass recently, Tupac's mother.
Yeah,
I remember
last
that.
month.
Yeah.
Not Tupac. Sister Asada just passed like last month.
Oh, Sister Asada. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have Tupac and you have Biggie, and now there was Boys, and they tried to make it seem like because it was a Faith Evans thing, and so the music industry, I don't know, did they make Tupac come out and say I effed your girl, and uh what's his name? Biggie comes out with a song, Who Shot You? Because nobody never nobody knew who
Who
shot
Shot
him.
You was done, according to Biggie. Who Shot You was done before Tupac got shot. There was the song was already done,
Oh
and
wow.
it was already done. He said the song was already done, according to Big. He said the song was done already, and I think I think Suge was behind the hit him up. I think Suge was behind that. I'm gonna tell you,
He's
Pac
like
and
this
Big.
untouchable dude.
If left alone, Pac and Big would have been cool again.
Yeah,
If left alone, if they just left them two alone, because they both was on the verge of reconciliation.
I believe that.
If you seen the interview when Snoop and Pac had just finished Gangsta's Party, when they just
Okay.
finished that video, and MTV did an interview, and Pac was like, "Look, it's the industry, these magazines," and then he pointed to them. Y'all are one fueling this fire to this so-called beef.
Yeah, because
He
right
said he
after
would talk
that,
to the man. He said
they
he would
came
talk to the
out with the
man.
picture of him and Faith together as though they were in a relationship, and Faith was like, "No, I'm with my husband." She clarified it.
And and when and when Pop was going off on the media and the record executives, all you have to do is look at Snoop's face. Snoop was shook. The way he was looking when Pop was going off on the industry, how wicked and evil the industry is, Snoop was shook. Looking at him like, man, you need to be quiet. But the Quad Studio shooting was a setup to come between Big and Pac. Big had nothing to do with that when
Right.
Pac was shot at the Quad Studios.
So, what did that happen on the elevator or?
It happened like in the lobby area of Quad Studios, in the
Wow.
lobby area. And again, somebody wanted to come between them two, and they made it look like Big knew what was going on, but that wasn't the case.
I know it wasn't the
That
case.
wasn't the case.
I always knew that that was not the case.
Big would have never did nothing to hurt Pac. Big loved his brother, and Pac loved him too, but they were just going through some things. Like I said, if they were just left alone, man, that would have been worked out. But people were
Mm.
fueling it. Homeboys on homeboys. When sometimes you gotta tell your homeboys, sometimes you gotta send them home
Yeah.
when they start acting stupid. Sometimes you gotta send them home. Because a lot of times your homeboys will fuel the fire that haven't even gotten started. So and Big was telling Pac that some of the dudes he was hanging around, you shouldn't be around them dudes. Them dudes is like, they snakes, like Haitian
Snake.
Jack and all them cats. You say those
Whoa.
dudes, you say you shouldn't be around them dudes. Some dudes is they snakes. He was trying to warn
I
them.
think they were jealous because he started making movies. He started with Janet Jackson. He was starting to really network with a lot of people, and they didn't like that. A rapper and an artist at the same time, and a actor at the
And
same
being
time.
outspoken. And being outspoken on certain
Outspoken.
things also. He was outspoken on a lot of things. And
And he was so
he literally
young.
said, I may not start the revolution, but I'm going to do something to say something to spark it.
And
Pac,
he did.
Pac, in my revolutionary, I would give him that. Outside of music, he was an
Mhm.
activist outside of music. Pac
Yes,
was.
I
He was
agree.
driving past and seeing two white cops beating on a brother, and he went and got those cops off that brother. How many dudes can say they did that, man?
None.
And he went to court and beat the charges.
Wow.
He shot them dudes. They was beating up on the
real
brother.
smart.
They was cops. They wasn't identified as cops. Beating on the brother. All he seen was two white boys beating on the brother, and he wasn't having it.
See,
he jumped over and came to the
that too. I remember that he was going for that, and then another charge, a sexual assault or something like that,
which was set up by Haitian Jack, the same dude. Big
told him to stay away from. Wow,
the same dude Big told him to stay away from. Set that up. Same dude.
Wow. So now, we move into. Did they not get unalived in the same year?
Well, it was like I said. It was September to March Madness. Tupac September 13th, 1996. Big March 9th, 1997.
That hurt me so bad. That shit
right there
made no sense.
No, it didn't.
And the thing about it, he wasn't even supposed to be going to the West Coast. He was supposed to go to UK. If Puffy had let him go to London, because they wanted him out there bad, and he wanted to go to the UK. And Puffy told him, no, go to West Coast. Why would you send him to the West Coast knowing the beef that was going down? Why would you do that? And by himself.
You just answered your own question, sis.
I know, but I mean,
you answered your own question. He knew, he put the man in a hostile environment, knowing what could happen. My honest opinion, the man was behind it.
I'm going to keep my lips shut on that. This is fair use. But I don't know. I know if I were Puffy and I knew the issues that were going on at that time from between the East Coast and West Coast, it's not safe to send your artists out there.
There's no way.
It was a whole mess. There's no way I would send my artists out there. And I think he argued for a minute with him, and because Biggie's like, I want to go to UK. He wanted to go to the UK.
Because they wanted to make Big the biggest thing in entertainment. That's what they wanted to do.
Doing that, but damn.
That's what they were doing. And Puffy insisted that he go into a hostile environment. Come on, you're going to send the man to L.A. Pac just was unalived in September. You're going to send the man to L.A. in March? Nah. There's no way that can't be a setup. That's crazy to even suggest that man go to L.A. To even suggest. And then the moves everybody's making, the exchanging of security and all the funny business and funny style stuff with the security. That was crazy. And I'm gonna tell you, everybody that was around them is no longer living either. None of the security, crazy. All the security gone. All of them gone too. All of them. Frank Alexander, all of them dudes gone.
Unalived?
Yes.
By health or by murder?
Unalived.
Okay, got you. Wow. Oh, Biggie wasn't sent. He was already booked and stuck to the contract. Nobody felt the need to cancel because Big still had fans in the West. We know we have fans in the West. We know that. But at that time, what we're trying to say, Wingo, is he was also scheduled to go to UK. And what did Puffy say? No, you're not going to go. I don't know how that went, but
from my understanding, according to, I forgot his name, Puff's partner who helped, find the record label, Bad Boy, Big was supposed to
getting ready to get to him.
Big was supposed to be in London, but Puff wanted him to go instead of go to London, do some radio shows. That would make sense to me.
That don't.
Big had fans in the West. Big loved the West. He even made a song about going back to Cali.
See.
He even made a song. And, you know, it just makes no sense to me to have him in LA instead of going to do something bigger.
Right.
It made no sense to me.
Mm.
But that was a
Oh
black eye.
boy,
That was a total black eye right there in the whole industry.
that hurt me. But the were you in New York when they brought his casket through?
No, I didn't go over there. I wasn't there. No, I wasn't there.
From what I saw on TV, because they really had the real footage, and I still cry when I see that real footage. And to
I
hear
know
his
some,
mother's
I know
voice.
some friends who was there at the services though. You know, I know some friends that was there though. The his background singers total. They from my area.
Okay.
You know, they're from my area. They was there.
That funeral was just amazing. It was huge. All those people.
Yeah.
Hey, D.
Brooklyn.
Allen. Brooklyn, yeah.
Brooklyn born. He's Brooklyn born. You know, Brooklyn loved Big.
Yeah,
They loved Big.
the way they was
Brooklyn
showing
loved Big.
everybody was hanging out the window. They was just like all over the place in Brooklyn. How
Yeah.
could you not love Biggie? It's impossible not. So he was funny. The guy that played him in the movie Biggie or Notorious or whatever, he did a really good job. I mean, he had the facial expressions down packed.
Yeah.
And
Jamal was good. He was good.
and the girl that did Lil Kim that plays in Power, we're gonna get to all of that when we get to 50 Cent.
Those are Jersey cats. Jamal Woodard, Tori. She was actually from the group 3LW.
3LW, right? I remember her. 3LW. I was like, wow, look at this. And she did an excellent job. I don't care what nobody say. She did an excellent job playing Lil Kim. Hey George, she did an excellent job. I'm sorry, she did. And for Lil Kim to have, and I love Lil Kim now, that's my girl. But Kim just got to give her props because she did a good job.
Yeah, she did a very good job.
Her and that guy did. What was his name that played Biggie?
Jamal Woodard.
Jamal Woodard. He did an excellent job. He got Puffy.
Big that played Puff. He's a Jersey cat too. Now you think of, he's from Elizabeth. The one played.
Ain't he the same one that played Get Out, right? Same dude, right? Played in the movie Get Out.
His name is Derek Luke from Elizabeth. I actually met his mother. I met his mother. When we had my wife and I, we did a drill competition, and his mother was there. I met Ashley. Met his mother.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna end there with Biggie and Tupac, and I want to now move to 50 Cent. My man, I love 50 Cent. So now 50, I see him and Puffy didn't get along. I could see that.
No, they didn't.
Now, I mean, it's rumors, huh?
No, they didn't.
It's rumors, and I get a lot of information from Willie because I don't keep up on that scene. All I care about is 50. I don't care about nothing else. But I think at one point before 50 was famous, he went to Puffy and Puffy wouldn't accept him. Is that true?
Can you repeat that?
Before 50 became like real famous because he was always a rapper anyway.
Yeah.
And I think, did he go to reach out to Puffy and Puffy didn't, give him a chance or something like that? Is that true?
I don't know. I'm not for certain about that. About
I don't know why they're not speaking. I mean,
the Bad Boy. I don't think that's 50's style to reach out to Bad Boy. Not Bad Boy.
So that's not true. Okay, so then that must be a rumor.
I'm not going to say it's not true. I'm just saying I'm not for certain. that
Well, what
he
label
said.
what label was he on?
All I know is when 50 first came, when I first heard 50, he was doing some indie stuff, and when I first heard him mainstream, he was on a song with Next called "I'm a Jerk."
Next.
Next, the group Next.
Okay. I remember Next.
He was with them. I think
Okay.
that's Next is a Divine Mills. I think that's Divine Mills, the same label that Jaheim was on. That
Okay.
label.
But Jaheim is way, way, way later because he came out of prison. But Ja Rule. All right.
And
So now 50,
Jaheim wasn't in prison. I know Jaheim. We grew up in the same projects. Jaheim was just he was a youngin.
wait a minute.
I know what the skit says, but that's not true.
It's not true. He didn't
No,
come.
that's not true. No, Jaheim auditioned at the Apollo Theater, won as many times as you could win. He won till he couldn't compete no more. That's how many times he won at the Apollo.
Damn.
He couldn't compete no more. And KG was there from Naughty by Nature.
Naughty by Nature. Okay.
Took him, and they started working with him.
So how did 50 get started? Something started him because all I know is when he came out, we just loved him and never stopped.
Well,
he did so many songs, I can't even.
When 50 was doing his indie stuff was good. He was like unstoppable. You wasn't going to deny him. I'm just going to say that. You wasn't
Right.
going to deny 50.
I know it.
You wasn't going to deny him. And to the point that Eminem and Dr. Dre looked for him and signed him.
Oh, okay. So he eventually did get signed with
They
somebody.
looked for him. They said, well, because Eminem actually said that 50 Cent was his favorite rapper at that particular time. I don't know about now, but he said that's his favorite
Wait a
rapper.
minute. I thought 50 was in before Eminem. Didn't 50 discover Eminem?
No, Eminem signed 50.
What?
Yes, Eminem and Dre gave him $1 million a piece, and they signed him.
Wow.
He's Aftermath Shady. Aftermath Shady, G Unit, all trickles down. All the money trickles down. Aftermath Shady, what's 50's G Unit, all that stuff is one in conjunction. They signed him. He said he liked him because he say what's on his mind.
Yeah, he does. He's amazing. I mean, he got a style that just can't be duplicated. You know how you have singers who's just unduplicable.
His style wasn't always like that. Before he got shot, he sounded like?
Who?
He sounded like Jay-Z.
No.
Listen to the song "The Jerk."
No, come on, Amy. No.
Listen to the song "The Jerk." I'm telling you, listen to the song "The Jerk." He sounds like Jay-Z.
I'm about to pull this up now because how they gonna sound like Jay-Z? They got totally different voices.
When he got shot in his face, it changed his voice. He didn't always sound like that.
What is it called? This name of the song called?
I think it's Next. I'm a Jerk.
I'm a Jerk. 50 Cent. I want to see. Hold up. I'm a Jerk. Okay, that's what Next. Oh.
Yeah, Next, the group.
Let me listen to this. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me listen. No. He do not sound like him. I'm gonna play it. I don't care about getting no.
Hold up. They got the same cadence. Got the same cadence.
Hold up. I'm the same cadence, y'all. I'm sorry. He sounds nothing like Jay-Z. Come on, enemy.
I'm talking about the cadence. I'm not talking about the voice. I'm talking about the cadence and the wordplay.
All right, hold on. I'm about to share it. with everybody, and y'all let me know. I just don't know. I'll let y'all be the judge. All right, let's get it.
Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby.
No, that's different. That's not the original, sis. You gotta listen to the original one that's on the album. That's not the right one.
All right, let me go back. Let me see if I can.
That one.
I'm trying to
The problem with going for them. I did a joint in the box. I do it myself. I go up and down like a merry-go-round. Closed eyes. Visions of some ass. Splash.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't listen to it enough.
I only need to listen to 50 for a minute to know. I know 50 voice and no. Come on, Enemy. He don't sound like Jay-Z to me. Jay-Z sound still at this age, and me and Jay-Z, he's in our era. We're all Gen Z, me, you, 50, Jay-Z. But 50 is a young Generation X.
Yeah, 50, yeah, he's
our generation, Generation X. We're the older Generation X. He's younger Generation X.
He's younger than I am. Yeah, I know he's definitely younger than I am.
He's a younger, like he could be my boyfriend because he's still
50.
in my era.
He's about 50. He's about 50.
He's a younger Generation X. I would date 50 because he's older. You know, I will not. I don't like young guys. I do not. But 50 Cent, that's an exception. He's in my era. He's a younger Generation X. But no, Enemy. I don't think they sound alike, brother.
I'm speaking about the cadence, how he's flowing in the wordplay. I'm not speaking about the voice.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same. Jay-Z's, I feel that Jay-Z's vibe, you know, and the flow of the music is unique to him because he has a unique voice. So it makes his music stick only to him. Everybody can't do Jay-Z's vibe. Like in the song that he made, Cry, where what's her name sings the background?
Jaguar Wright.
Yeah, Jaguar Wright. She's got a beautiful voice, by the way. She hits that. But the way you could take that and put it with, you know, compare it to 50, and the vibe is totally different. They have very different.
I mean, that's a different style. That's a totally different style song altogether. That's like a ballad. That's slow.
I love that song that he made with Jaguar Wright. And I don't understand why they don't get along, her and Jay-Z. But we on 50 Cent now. 50 Cent, okay. Dr. Dre and Eminem sign him on. So then he grows, and you know I love my favorite song when he's in prison. You know, how many ways what is it? Oh God, how can I forget a 50 Cent song? I love you like a fat boy love cake.
I know what 50. Song you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of it. Well, I think Nate Dogg is on the hook, right?
I can't remember, but I know those was one of my favorites. But anyway, I do know why. Tupac lost her damn mind.
It's 21 questions, something like that, right?
Yeah, 21 questions. That's it. That's exactly it. 21 questions. That was the shit when it came out. So then he blows up. Thank you, QAs. And so then he blows up and ends up being, you know, promoting himself, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, he invested his money. He invested in himself.
And what did he do? Open up his own studio? Did he open up his own label? What did he do?
He started his own label. He started doing other investments in like merchandise. So
he left Dr. Dre and Eminem?
No, he didn't leave them. He has a contract with them. I don't know if he still had it, but at that time he had a contract with them. It was Aftermath. They're the top. There's Dr. Dre, Shady, then G Unit. The money trickles down. The parent label is it's not actual when it comes to them, Dr. Dre, Eminem, and Curtis, it trickles down from Dr. Dre, but Dr. Dre has a parent label also, which is I believe I don't know if it's Interscope. I think it's Interscope. It's Interscope. Yeah, that's the parent label of all of the labels. That's the parent label.
So is 50 still in that
I
group, or
don't.
he pulled himself
I
totally
think he
away?
is because when if you watch the credits in his series, that's Interscope is a part of that.
Okay, we're gonna get to that whole bio thing he did a Puffy in a little while. So he then pops out and he comes out with the series Power. I ain't missed not one of them.
I was watching
Power.
that today. I was watching Power Book 2 today. I was watching that
Really?
today. Yes, I was.
With Tariq?
Yeah, I was watching that today. I'm just
almost cried. I cried when I can't even tell you. I cried because Tariq was only what 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 years old when that started. I can't remember when Power started.
He's probably a good 10, 11.
Okay.
12 the most. Because I know he turned 18 as a college student, but he probably was a good 11, 12 years old.
Okay, so 50 makes this is off the chain. Power. Everybody loves Power. I still love Power. I was sad that he let it go. I mean, I know it went on for years and years and years, but I thought in my heart that Ghost was gonna come back. I was waiting, and then they moved Tommy to Force, which is off the ripper. I love Tommy.
It's getting crazy now, though.
It's crazy. But wait, did you see now Diamond? I think Tommy, connected with Diamond because the vibe of him reminded him of Ghost. Because he was calm.
Right.
And he was a changed life. But from what I'm hearing from his brother, he wasn't always this calm person. He's really turning back into Diamond now. But the shit was funny when him and Tommy was fighting.
Yeah, it
now,
was.
Tommy ain't no joke. But his ass was trying to run out that basement. I mean, Willie was on the floor.
He was out of his weight class. He was way out of his weight class.
Serious. I'm like, I know he not gonna. I mean, I love you, Tommy, and I do love Tommy. But you fighting Diamond. Diamond has had it right now. He's exploding.
First, he's towering over him. Okay.
Yes.
He's huge. He's wider than him, and he got hands because he's a boxer. So and you out your weight class. So
that
even though Tommy got hands, he was out his weight class. He's way out his weight class.
They still like each other. I think they're gonna be back friends again. I do. I don't think they want to separate. I just got this feeling.
I don't think they will either because you don't
think they will?
No, I don't think they will stay separated.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Because they really know they need each other and they like each other. They have a bond, and I don't know, who knows, because they had like a secret bond that his brother Jannard couldn't understand, and perhaps maybe they played to act that out like that so that Jannard won't feel like his oldest brother don't love him. But that chick gotta go because she was off the chain.
But he just incompetent though. He incompetent though. Jannard
is so incompetent, little crackhead.
He incompetent.
And Tommy's real smart. He set that shit up for him to go to that club and his girlfriend walk up in there because he's texting her, waiting for her ass to come in there, Jannard. Yeah. And she didn't show up. And I'm like, so that girl got him to end up in the bathroom. Or whatever they was in the champagne room.
It's getting crazy. But I would love to have seen like Tariq and Braden, because Braden was a rider. He was like another Tommy. He was a rider.
He was a ride or die. He was a ride or die. I really hope 50 could find a way to bring it back and start it all over because it's such a mystery. I'm like, I sit back and you know what? He's
He
such a
left it in the
phenomenal.
way. He left it
He
in the
left it.
way that he could, though, because as per the last thing Tariq was saying, he left it in the way that he could, if he, in case he wanted to. And that's brilliant to leave it like he left it, because he left it in the way that if he decide to bring it back, he got a starting point.
He does, and
When Tariq was on the phone, remember
yeah,
when Tariq was on the phone, and on the last episode, he was
that's what the episode Willie's trying to find because he trying to figure out who he was talking to. Willie's saying he was talking to. Yeah, it was the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Willie thinks that he was talking to Tommy. I said, wait a minute. I said, but wait a minute, this could really freak you out. And this gonna freak you out. What if he's talking to 50 Cent? Because it's real strange that Tariq is the only one to get his earn.
Isn't dude gone though? What's this 50's what's 50's young Kanan? Kanan's that's back in the day. That's when he's growing up. But Raising Kanan grew up to be 50 Cent's part on Power. That's back in the day. But I think he was talking to Tommy.
Okay, he could have been. I mean, okay, but hold up. They went back. Raising Kanan is 50 Cent.
Yeah, Raising Kanan.
We now know who Breeze is. I thought Breeze was Ghost's father.
But they didn't even
but it can't, because now when you see him, he's damn near the same age as Kanan.
Right. Yeah, when you see him like later on, yeah. Right.
So I'm like, I just wish that 50 could sit down with Stars and start Power over again and just call it Power in the beginning. In the beginning was the word, and the word was power, and just start it all over again. That's how it's gonna be. I need to call 50 Cent. I got to get his cell phone number. He needs to start Power all over again from the beginning, from when they were little, because it's so many mysteries in it. And I can truly tell you that I missed the girl who used to narrate after. What was her name?
You can do that with Raising Kanan though, because on Raising Kanan, Kanan didn't meet Ghost or Tommy.
Right.
So he needed to take it from there. If he could take Raising Kanan from there and have him meet Ghost and Tommy and Tasha.
But this is the last finale. This is the finale.
No, they didn't even. I mean,
me off.
It's the last season, and that sucks.
It is, but I really want them. I don't know how. I'm just so accustomed to Power. Okay, when they came in, when Power first started, 50 Cent was set up to go to jail the day it started. He was gone. He went to jail, and I guess supposedly Tommy and Ghost got him locked up so they could take over. Okay, suppose Ghost agreed that we do know Ghost killed Breeze, but there's so many mysteries, and then they connect Power with Tommy, who finds out he has a brother, and
of course,
it's just such a mystery. Kate know every goddamn thing. When she stopped drinking, the truth comes out.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for her.
She was there through it all.
Yeah, she done been through it all. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. What if Kate's Ghost mother? What if they are real brothers? I mean, they did say they said Ghost.
That would be crazy.
It really wouldn't, because her family is really angry with her. When you go to Force, they don't want nothing to do with her. The Flynns. Now, that lady in the nursing home, when she showed that picture of Kate, the look on her face was angry, but she loved Tommy.
That's because That's the old lady at the nursing home. That's Kate's mother.
Correct. So I'm wondering
That's
if
her mother.
that old lady is related to Flynn. Is she related to them?
You mean the flames that got murked? You're talking about the one he using?
Yeah. The father that he killed. He killed his father. He killed Mr. Flynn. The son
Those
killed the
people.
father.
I
Are
don't
they
know.
related to Kate?
I don't know.
The
I
mother?
don't know. Well, I
Because
mean,
the
that'd be
mystery
some
is,
crazy writing. That'd be crazy
yeah,
writing. That'd be
because
crazy
the
writing.
mystery is, hey, Beverly, the mystery is, it's so many ways this could go. And this is why I think 50 is so phenomenal. I'm wondering, okay, remember Kate flipped whenever Tommy did something to Ghost. And remember, she said, you need to kill your brother now, your other brher now. And I'm like, whoa,
I
something ain't
remember her
right
saying
about,
that. I
yeah.
remember
And
her
I'm like,
saying
wait
that.
a minute. Her own son, Tommy, but Ghost, she ends up getting Ghost, but something's not right. Supposedly, Ghost's mother was a nurse and she left, and he moved in with her during high school years. Ghost's father supposedly had owned a nightclub, right?
Yes. I
So
remember that
now
also.
he owned a nightclub. So we was thinking that because Mary J is a mystery. She got Kanan. Why he got Kane's last name? Then you got. I'm like, well, wait a minute. What if Mary J is Ghost's mother? But the interesting thing about Ghost, that can't be true because his last name is St. Patrick. That's
Right.
an Irish last name. That's why I
Yeah,
said,
but the
is
Flynn's
he
are Irish. The Flynn's are
right? The
Irish.
Flynns are Irish. So
Right.
I'm wondering if Ghost and Tommy are real brothers, and they was angry
Yeah, that's crazy.
because I'm thinking because Kate got pregnant by a black guy, or I don't know how I want it,
You
how
know
I can
what?
put it.
That makes, I mean, it
But
makes. I don't know if it's true, but it would make sense because if you look at Tommy's brother's father, he's a brother.
correct.
That would make a lot of sense. I
And
mean,
I'm
you
wondering
can
if,
easily pin that in. You can easily pin that in if you wanted to.
and
It
that's what
fits.
I'm wondering.
It
Are
would fit.
they really brothers?
It would fit.
Now, they're not twins. I could have sworn I heard at one point in the movie that Kate had twins. There's a twin. Did you remember
Hmm.
hearing that? There's a twin.
I gotta go back and revisit. I'm not that deep into it.
Oh,
My
I'm real
binge.
deep into it. I
So,
could
I'm not that deep
Kate,
into my second binge that I'm doing. I'm a few
the
episodes
damn
in, so
oh, okay.
I might catch it.
The damn lawyer gave her a package. Ghost left her something. Remember she came out
Yeah,
and she was happy.
I remember that.
And wasn't that a DNA clinic or some shit?
Yeah, it was.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
that,
This is what I'm saying. I'm
yeah,
like,
that's
why is she coming out
crazy.
of DNA clinic? She said, I'm so glad I got the. I'm wondering if that's it. That lawyer, Ghost ass is still alive.
That'll be crazy. You know what? I would
Because
love. Well, we'll never see because
the ambulance left
they
off,
ended it.
and then you got Tommy's nephew who act like Ghost. He wild.
Yeah, you're
He's
talking
smart,
about
real smart.
yeah. He's smart, but he's
He
a
real
little off
smart
the
like
chain.
Ghost.
He like off the chain though.
He off the chain,
He acts like
and he funny as
he
hell.
really acts like Tariq. He act like Tariq. Him and
That's why
Tariq,
I'm saying
he act
I'm
like Tariq.
wondering if he was talking to. That's why I said, wait a minute. He could have been 50's death was very weird at this point to me. Because Tariq gets the goddamn urn.
You mean
And I'm like,
Kanan? When
yeah,
Kanan got killed? Yeah.
when Kanan got killed, Tariq went and got the urn. Now, wait a minute. And so I'm like, well, wait a damn minute. Are those twins 50 Cent's twins? Tariq and his sister.
Mm.
Because remember, he came and visit for a minute, and then he left, and then he came back like, yeah, and she put her gun out. I'm like, oh my God, I hope this chick did not lie and say that I was thinking all kinds of crazy. This movie, I loved the way 50 Cent did this movie, and it got my head all messed up because I'm like, wait a minute, what if those twins are 50 Cent twins?
They got real good writers. They have real good writers.
Yes.
Really good writers. Forgot the sister's name and the other woman. They're good writers. They got a good staff of writers.
Yes, I want her back because she did the talking about the episode, not letting us, giving us hints to the next one. I missed that. I want her back. I'm gonna have to text 50. I want her back. I want you to start this whole damn power thing all over again. So that's gonna be another 10 years. So that's gonna put me and you at 70 damn years old. What?
Yeah, sure will.
He's gonna be 60. He got to do it all over for us. Me and Willie, we sit down and I'm like, babe, I don't know. We don't know who Tariq was talking to. It could have been Tommy. It could have been Ghost. It could have been because Tariq is smart as hell. He know his father's not dead. And what made me really believe that Ghost is still alive because the shit with the damn ammo lamps. Hey, Kahi, the shit with the ammo lamps, that was like real fake. Okay. The ammo lamps to nowhere. Okay. No body, no burial. Oh, well, it was fake.
They had a funeral. It's not written that the funeral was real.
And the old black guy that walked up to Tariq at the funeral, your father, he was shaking his hand. I believe that dude, the dark skinned old man, remember?
Yeah, Glenn Turman. He played on The Wire. He played the mayor on The Wire.
The black guy. Okay, to me, I'm wondering if because they're good for changing their names. Okay, because all of them had to change their name, and I think that old black guy was Marvin.
I'm gonna have to get. I got to
black guy that two
episodes after that. I'm 2 episodes after that, so I'll get into it. I'll find it.
Oh, I don't want to tell you. I thought you watched it. You ain't no real fan.
No, I did watch it, but I'm like I said, I'm binging on it again. I go back and I start from the beginning. I watch the whole thing. I'll watch all the seasons and I just go one after the other.
Oh, Bridget, I know you. Ghost called him uncle. Ghost did call the black guy uncle, but the thing that is confusing about it, Marvin, all of them disappeared. And so they had to go under fake names. Now, when 50 Cent got out of jail, remember he said he just went to visit his mother. Now, I don't know if he went to her grave. He never mentioned the grave. And
to my rock. To my rock. Do you think he killed his mother on Raising Canaan? Because I know he had her cornered and I heard a gunshot before it went off. Because
he supposedly
he killed Rock.
Supposedly, who gave that inclination? I don't believe he killed Rock.
No, I'm saying they said it on the series Power that he killed Raquel. They said he killed his own mother. On the regular Power, he said he killed his own mother. Canaan.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, he killed his own mother. Yeah. And they showed that part. Yeah,
he killed his cousin too, and they was ride or die. So if he could kill his cousin, Jukebox, then it's nothing for him to kill.
Did he kill Jukebox?
Yeah, remember he shot Jukebox because she was holding Tariq, and 50 loved Tariq. Remember they was in there. Jukebox. She was a police officer. She changed
Now,
her name.
now jukebox is the singer rapper.
Right. She grew up and she became the cop. She's the
You
cop.
mean oh, you're talking about on later on Power. Yeah, I remember that part. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she did. I thought you were talking about Raising Canaan.
Because he let Tariq know in advance. And Ghost. He warned Ghost.
I remember that.
And he ended up killing her ass. He took her ass out. And he was really angry with his family. And I can't blame him because all she showed him was how to hustle and become the way he did. And 50 later found out that they all were connected with the police. She was even going to try to get his ass shut up.
Yeah, because actually his dad was a cop.
Who?
Canaan.
Right. And my thing, yes, Bridget. And I all of them was involved with. They was agents. They was snitching agents. They were very connected with the police.
Yeah,
Marvin
they were.
At the feds. Remember at the funeral when he was at the funeral and the feds showed up, and I'm like, oh my God, was Marvin really a fed though? Because he was educated.
Yeah, I mean, it's that makes sense.
Fed agent.
It makes sense. Everything you're saying makes sense.
And that's why it was so easy. All of them got their names changed. They had to get their names changed because people around would have killed them. Tupac changed her name. Everybody changed their name.
I totally forgot about Jukebox growing up and being that cop.
Yeah, she left. Remember, she went to service and she came back, and they was really hurt about what's your name, the Puerto Rican boy that got killed. Oh man, that hurted me. Famous. That tore them apart. I did not want to see Famous go. That hurt me. I'm just thinking. I don't know who Tariq was talking to on that phone. It could have been anybody.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been anybody, but when it comes to
never wanted Tariq in this shit, just like he didn't want his nephew.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't want neither one of them in it. But
I was thinking all kinds of crazy shit, huh?
The way he was talking though, but the way he was talking, like, you know, telling them dudes to bring it. I don't know who else he'll be talking about or talking to.
The white guy, the kid, what's his name?
Braden.
And I don't know why he cut out Braden. Braden was smart as hell. Braden,
and he was the writer.
Braden was the brain.
He was a writer too.
Both of them were, huh?
He was straight writer too.
He was ride or die with Tariq, and I don't know why he even killed his own uncle. Remember?
Yep.
I don't know. They got to come back together.
Yeah, Braden was.
It was like Tommy.
What they did in the courtroom that day when Braden came in the courtroom, that was brilliant.
That was. What'd he do? Braden.
He implicated himself to get Tariq off. They had Tariq, but he came in and put himself on the scene and just threw him totally off.
His family was mad as hell.
They cut him off. His father cut him off.
Because he was like, well, he really thought his family was rich. He said, this is a fucking sire. He was mad as hell because he was smart. He went up in that attic. He was looking at the paper. But wait a minute.
He was brilliant.
It's still a mystery. Where did the girl come from? She just came from out of no fucking where.
Which girl?
She done slept with Kanan. She slept with Tariq. She slept with some other girl. They're pretty.
Effie?
Effie. Where did her ass come from? I always thought she was an agent.
She turned. Remember she got Tariq bagged. She got him bagged. She snitched on him, or she snitched on him.
Yeah, but is she really? Is that really her job? Because she just appeared out of nowhere. And remember when the first show came on, she was talking to somebody about that had to do with drugs. All right, we did meet her mother and learned her mother wasn't shit.
Yeah. And then she moved to New Haven. all of a sudden she moved to New Haven.
Right.
That's when they found out the drugs that they got from the Connect was stepped on. They went up to New Haven because when Effie gave it to the distributor, they said it's sugar, and they got into it, a fight. Played on her, and they got into a fight and everything, and that happened in New Haven.
New Haven.
So that
But
you have,
she got Kanan. She took care of Kanan because she really liked Kanan.
She was wild though. She was
I don't know
wild.
which one she liked the most though. Kanan or Tariq?
Oh, you're talking about Kane?
Yeah, Kane or Tariq.
That's that one. Yeah, you know what? I had totally forgot that happened. When,
Exactly.
she started messing with Kane. Totally forgot that happened. Forgot about that part.
Kane really like her.
Yeah, from day one.
I was mad as hell when Mary J. She went out like a queen, man. She did.
Could have did better. Could have did better with her acting though. That was terrible acting. Acting was terrible.
You think her acting was terrible? I thought she was good.
We're talking about at the end when she was being unalive. That wasn't.
Yeah, why you jumping from all them bullets? Kane and crazy.
That wasn't really good though. That wasn't.
And that's why I said she's the mystery. All her fucking kids got different fathers. Because the dude from the jail, he never liked Kanan. I don't think he's really Kanan's father, right? Bridget, you need to be up on this damn panel.
That's a weird looking family. Nobody look alike.
Diana, the oldest son who's gay, and he was more like the father. Even though he was gay, he was more like the father with the temper.
And then you can't forget that Zeke is hers too.
Okay.
That's hers too. By Mecca.
Yes.
Nobody look alike.
Hey, Bronze Fat Power. Beverly said, hey, you know what? Let me put the link in the chat so other people could come up and chit chat with us because I love this kind of stuff. I really do. Here's the link, y'all. Y'all hit the link. It's a mystery. We gotta protest and get 50 to redo Power again.
I mean, I love the series. I love the series. The series is good.
I want Omari back.
They'll have to really.
Tommy. Do you think they're gonna kill Tommy in this episode? If they kill Tommy, I'm gonna flip out.
I mean, that would have to be the actual last episode because if they killed Tommy before the last episode, I'm not watching it no more.
Me either. You can't kill Tommy. You can't. But Ghost is dead. So they say, but he's not.
You know what it was though? They so brilliantly wrote it in to that Tariq is a likable, relatable character because at first people didn't like Tariq.
Why? I loved them all from the beginning.
I'm saying, I understood it, but a lot of people didn't like Tariq at first. But then they just wrote it in so he'll be, understood and liked. And it was a segue of, somebody had to go. Somebody had to go.
When did? Okay, this is where I got to disagree with you at. Tariq, no. He was raised by his mother. He was close. And Ghost was seeing himself all over again. He challenged Ghost.
Yeah.
Out. And he was seeing himself. And when he said to him, I'm you, Ghost. I'm you. But he's even far more advanced, intelligent-wise than Ghost.
He's brilliant. That young man, he's brilliant.
The way that they started the little app to sell the drugs in school, that shit was funny as hell. And I'm
And
like,
the safe inside the wall, that was crazy.
okay. And
But they put cameras up there. They should have been looking around. The first thing you do is look around. They set cameras right up on top of that thing, and ain't nobody knew it.
he he's the link is in the chat to anybody that want to join us, because we're Power and Force fans and Empire, but Empire is
I don't mess
power.
with that.
Yeah, power
Yeah.
is what's up. Power every season, all into Force and Raising Canaan. Them three. If we can keep all those alive, we ain't got to worry about not
Yeah,
having that.
they should at least bring us with Raising Canaan to the point there where he met Ghost and Tommy, and they did their thing as young people. At least
I
bring
thought
us
that
there.
guy that was on the bike was always Ghost. Because remember, Ghost is older than Tommy. When Kate put him in school, she just put him in the same grade. Ghost is a couple of years older than Tommy. And they
Okay.
figured that out. He's a couple of years older than Tommy.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't do Empire.
I don't do that.
Yeah, he's a couple of years older from what I'm told. I think Ghost is probably the same age as
Probably Canaan. Yeah.
Or what's your name hated him so much. Jukebox hated Ghost. That's why she grabbed Tariq and wanted to kill him.
You know, I totally forgot Jukebox as a adult. Totally forgot about that.
How could you forget about Jukebox crazy ass? She was crazy. And I think the hate is because she knew that Ghost got him set up to go to jail, and Ghost took all the money. And I think that was some of that money was hers too. That's where that comes from. But she couldn't stand Ghost. And she wanted to kill Tariq.
It's been a few times people wanted to kill Tariq. A few times
And
on
I
there.
still, you know, later on we know that Ghost killed Breeze. Now we just met Breeze as the last season went on.
Yeah.
He walked up and said, "I'm Breeze," and I'm like, "Oh shit, he's not old as we thought." Because if Breeze is about the same age as 50 Cent.
Yeah, it's Canaan. Yeah, but about the same age. Yep.
And wait a minute, did he own a nightclub?
They didn't get to that yet. They was just being introduced.
Okay, they said Ghost's father owned a nightclub.
Ghost father owned a nightclub.
And I was thinking that maybe Ghost's father is not Marvin. What's Marvin's younger brother name?
Oh, forgot.
But he owned a nightclub. Remember the white lady in the bar?
Yeah, he did. He did. He owned. Ooh, that makes a lot of sense now that you think of it. He did own that bar with the co-own that bar.
Oh, Rodney said, "Lou, you need to be up here, Rodney. Y'all need to get the damn link." Lou.
See, we got.
I'm trying to put this together. I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe
this chat's on point.
Because remember, Lou got a son that he never had a chance to be a father to. And who was that he was talking to about how he could establish his life with his son? Was it Tupac he was talking to? Or was it somebody he was talking to about he had a son?
I don't know. Was it Rock?
I can't remember. But Rock crazy. She went on ahead and killed her mother. But now we see why 50 Cent could kill his mother.
Yeah, that was crazy. Nah.
But I think Lou had a son. And now I'm like, it can't be Ghost, because he should already be born now. But he is.
Yeah, he is, and you know that would depend on how old he is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Remember the guy that's always on a bicycle out in front of the building?
Yeah,
I was thinking that was Ghost.
but they never really
Because he
officially
did
said what his name. They never said nothing about what his name is. You know what I'm saying? They never
right.
called him, you know, James or Jamie, whatever. Nobody never said nothing about that. But I think they're probably going to be officially introduced like Breeze if it happens. If they bring us to that point, they should at least bring us to that point.
It's only what 3 episodes left, and I hope that this Friday is not the Friday that they skip and make you wait another week. I hate that shit.
Well, you got another. We got a whole another season of Raising Canaan coming though.
Oh, there is a season after this one. I thought this was the finale.
Now Raising Canaan with after he killed Rock, you got a whole nother season coming of Raising Canaan.
Right, but what we're watching now. Oh, no, okay, I'm getting it
We're
mixed up
watching
with.
Force now. We're watching Force now.
They can't kill Tommy. Oh my God, please.
If they do, it's going to have to be at the last episode because I don't see if the series is based on his character, killing him off would make sense. Who's going to watch it? It
You
wouldn't
think
make
they're
sense.
gonna kill him?
No, I said it wouldn't make sense to watch it if who it's based on is not there. Power Force is Tommy.
Right.
So killing him wouldn't make no sense unless it's the last episode.
Well, I have for some reason when I'm watching Force, remember he sent his nephew away to a farm. I'm
Yeah.
having reason to believe that that's where Ghost is on that farm, and he ran away.
I'm gonna have to go back and I'll get to it because I'm watching it, so I'll get to it.
He funny as hell.
I just started the
Every time I see him,
season.
what's Tommy's nephew name? What's his name again? Lou DJ.
Yeah.
Every
Tommy.
time I see him, I think of
D-Mac.
111 Truth.
D-Mac.
I think D-Mac, yeah. I think of 111 Truth. I said, look at 111 Truth. They got the same accent. If 111 Truth need to watch him because I tell Willie, I said, Willie, ain't that 111 Truth badass? He was like, when he told his father, this old ass fucking lady. Remember when he was Kate is funny as hell. I'm sorry, Kate. I love Kate, Tommy's mother. I do. She funny as hell. Remember she said, "Oh, I want to see my grandson," and Tommy said, "What the fuck for?"
Yeah, Tommy's funny too. Tommy is funny.
God. They are funny. And then she was telling Tommy, "Oh, you shouldn't be around him." You heard his father, Talasi. Remember, she was telling him he's a murderer. He said, "I'm a fucking murderer, Mom." Kate know everything. She knows everything. And she spills it out little by little. Yes, Beverly Lou is something else. He's the silent one.
Yeah,
Marvin's
Lou's funny as hell too.
Lou is funny.
All of them funny. Marvin's real funny. But Marvin's actually a comedian. He's actually a comedian though.
In real life?
Yeah, he's actually a comedian.
He's an excellent actor. I mean, that was some crazy shit when he went up in that church and killed people.
Yeah.
And act like he was the mailman.
One of the funniest parts of Power was when Tommy shot one of his homeboys in the eye. When he told him, he said, "If I tell you I gotta kill you," and he told him and killed him before he left. He said, "If I tell you I gotta kill you," he told him and then killed him.
Are you talking about the little dark-skinned dude?
Right, with the Brooklyn hair.
Yeah, the little dark-skinned guy. I was like, "Oh my God." That was funny when he left to go to Chicago, and then he got ready to leave, and then he turned back around. I'm staying. He stayed his mind. But I thought that was really cool when he went to New York to check on Tariq. He was just right there. Ghost was there the whole time. That's why we know he ain't dead. He can't be. And I'm gonna tell you what makes me think why, and it could be just me. Remember when Tommy went to the house where Tasha was, and what was it, a police agent or one of the bodyguards or somebody
The
that got
feds.
shot? One of the
The
feds
feds.
got shot.
Mm-hmm.
And Tommy was standing there. Tasha was right there. How did this dude get shot? Somebody was back there and shot his ass. Remember that?
I remember it, but I don't remember how
You
he
gotta
got.
go back and look at that because
I'm
Tasha's
gonna
right
get
there.
to it. I'm gonna get to it. I'm watching.
Tasha's right there. Tariq's right there. And Tommy's right there. The dude came out running and falling. Somebody shot him. And I'm like, that was Ghost. So nobody shoot like that but Ghost. And you don't see him either. And
I'll
that's
get to
the
it.
same way
I would
Tommy's
definitely get
nephew
to that
D-Mac
part.
is just like that.
Yeah,
Remember they
D-Mac
set him up? He's like Ghost.
D-Mac he got something to prove. He trying to prove himself. He got something to prove.
D-Mac kill people like Ghost do. And I'm like, he's real common. He told the dude, no, you're going to listen to me and it's going to go my way. Because Ghost always told Tommy that. Tommy was just so impatient. And Ghost was calm. And D-Mac is like that. He's calm. And it's like, I was thinking all kinds of crazy shit. Because, all right, in the beginning, when we saw Tommy's brother, the D-Mac's so-called father,
yeah,
I thought that man had a mask on. I said, why does his voice sound just like Ghost? He sounds just like Ghost.
Wow.
And I thought he had a mask on. And I thought he had a mask on. This is what I was thinking. I was thinking crazy shit. I thought that guy was wearing a mask, but he's playing as a gay guy. But I thought he had on a mask.
They look like real brothers too. They look like real brothers.
No, I'm thinking that was Ghost. That's Ghost under a mask.
Well, I don't know if we're going to see.
D-Mac is his son, okay? D-Mac is his son. And I'm like, what if Angela's not dead and that's her damn baby? Because it would be about the same age as D-Mac.
Angela, do you mean the Fed?
The Puerto Rican girl that Ghost was in love with.
The Fed that Tommy killed.
Remember she had on the bulletproof vest. Right. Supposedly Tommy killed. And they just did that to get themselves out. Now, I'm saying maybe she was pregnant by Ghost because D-Mac would be that age. She got killed around the years that.
I don't think enough years went by for him to be that big.
Yes, he's younger than Tariq.
I know, but I don't think. Yeah, but I don't think that many years for him to be that big went by though. You know, when Angela got killed.
Angela got killed a long time ago.
I know, but they're not even specify how many years though. So I'll never know.
He's about the right years. D-Mac is only about 15.
Yeah.
He didn't finish high school. That is right.
He's a high school age. He is a high school age.
Correct. He didn't get his GED.
Yeah, he didn't.
He's young.
He's young. He's a younger. He's a younger.
I was thinking that she got pregnant and her death was faked, and she had on a damn bulletproof vest, and she left to go and have that baby.
I don't know, sis. I couldn't tell you, sis.
I don't know, but I don't want to tell you everything, but we watch it. I mean, I don't know, but is there anything else you wanted to mention and talk about? Other than I'm gonna have to start harassing 50 Cent.
I mean, just don't let my brother Wooly catch you. You know what I'm saying? Or do he know already?
Bully know that he got to step aside when it comes to 50 Cent and my Chinese man.
It's my dad's name. I like that name, Willie. That was my father's name.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
tell
he know if 50
Willie
Cent,
I said what's
I'm
up.
out. Willie, just like with me, Willie, he got his or women, that he loves. So when 50 Cent pull up and say, you've been waiting a long time and I'm here to get you. And my nephew's like, well, auntie, I don't think you and 50 Cent to make a good couple because y'all look like brother and sister. If 50 Cent look like you, I said, don't say that. Please don't say that. I don't look like. She said, y'all got the same smile. You need to get DNA.
You said it earlier. You may be cousins.
Yeah, we could be relatives. I think, yeah, he do look like him because if you see my nephews and my brother, they look like a lot like 50 Cent.
I think you need to dig a little deeper in his genealogy then.
I ain't looking because I don't care. If we cousins, that means our 8th generation grandmothers and sisters, and at that point, I don't care.
Sisters, that's really, 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 really close. If they sisters.
Oh. No, I'm talking about 5th and 6th generation grandmothers from down south.
Okay.
That's a long time ago. They would have been born in the 1700s.
Yeah, indeed.
So it wouldn't matter at that point. Look, we got different last names. But wait a minute. What are you saying about D-Mac? Hold up. D-Mac girlfriend was saying his SAT score was high. So I could put D-Mac at around 16 to 18. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think Tariq is too much older than D-Mac. Well, yeah, right.
Tariq's actually when it went off, he was actually I think either a freshman or sophomore in college.
Okay, but still can play two ways. Remember, Angela left for a long time. She went away to college. So we say she could have got pregnant by Ghost back then. Right, Britney? When they was younger and she left. And remember, Ghost was sad when she left. She could have got pregnant and went away and had D-Mac. And then went on with her career. Yep, yeah. Tariq should be 19 to 21 years old.
Yeah, I would put him there. I would put him right there, 19 to 21.
How many years? Now, let's remember, I recall them saying in the movie, it's been 15 years since I saw you. Boom. Ghost. It's been 15 years since they saw each other.
She went away. I have to go back and binge on that now. Now you're gonna make me go back and binge on that now on the regular series.
When he first saw the what's her name again? Angela.
I can't forget that name. That's my
Angela. She's so pretty. And I always thought she just played her part off. When they met up and saw each other for the first time in all them years, it had been 15 years. Yeah, it had been 15 years that she left. So she could have got pregnant the first time she had sex with Ghost and left from high school and went away, and she had little badass.
We'll see.
Could have put him in the foster home. Who knows?
I don't know if we'll see, but I don't know.
It could be
we ended it abruptly, so we're not gonna see.
Yeah,
we're not gonna see anything.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know how they're gonna spin out Raising Canaan, but I'm real upset that it's coming to an end. That's really bothering me because 50 got to do something else for us. They were talking about a sequel coming out. Remember, we didn't hear about it.
We didn't talk about. I have to go in a few minutes, but we didn't talk about the Big Beach. We didn't get into that.
Yeah, we got to get the Big Beach. All right, I think we could do that on another segment. We could pick another day.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, we could make it a weekly Brother Nasir and Sister Bethy show, because I don't have this part of Indian, community speaking. I would
Okay.
love to do that, and you could stream to your channel or bring them over here. I don't care how you do it, but
Okay.
um, I don't know what day you want. You said Saturday. The weekends are really good for you. I think Sunday's good.
The weekends are good for me anytime, but on a weekday after 5:30, it would have to
No,
be.
I would do the weekday. I would do the history, but the
Okay,
weekend
well,
sounds good. I think
weekends is cool. Weekends cool,
what
sis.
day? Saturday or Sunday?
I
Today's
mean,
Sunday. You want to make it a Sunday thing, but I
yeah,
don't want to take
Sunday,
away
Sunday,
from wifey. Just you know,
Sunday,
Sunday at 4.
and don't tell her what the wife want to do, and that's what we're doing if that's what she want to do. So, but Sunday's good.
Okay. Do you want to do it at 4 o'clock?
4 o'clock's good.
Okay, y'all. We're gonna make it a weekly show, and I want y'all to subscribe to brother
The enemy,
Nasir.
the
The
enemy's
Enemy's
public.
Public is his channel. Let me go see if I can get that down and put it in the chat before we go, so they could subscribe. The Enemy's Public. Oh, I spelled it wrong. You got it spelled wrong. The enemy E-N.
Enemies
Wow.
like the enemy is, like with the
There it
Y.
is. The Enemy's Public. You've been a there you are. Wait a minute. What does the picture look like it on it? What does
It
the
has
enemy's
it has the same thing that's on the thumbnail.
what was that? I can't even remember.
The enemy's public written in red and white and
I got Public Enemy.
now see I get hidden in that algorithm a lot, public enemies algorithm, because the names are similar. I get
The
hidden in that a lot.
The Enemy's ENEMYS Public. That's all I see. And
Let me
right,
hold on, let me see if I can put it in the chat.
there's nothing in red writing up here. I don't even see it. I guess I'm gonna sit back and watch some damn Snap. I don't even see it.
Let me see if I can put it in the chat. Hold on.
This was good conversation. I love this.
Yeah, I appreciate the
I want to get into Big Meech, but 50. I think I'm gonna do something on TikTok. I'm gonna call it the 50 Cent Challenge, and I'm gonna make a short. My daughter, I'm gonna get her to help me and harass him to make more episodes. Flavor Flav, is he Jamaican?
I don't know. I don't know what Flavor Flav is.
I ain't never heard him talk patois. He about what 70 years old now?
Flavor Flav. Well, he's close to 70 because I know Chuck D and Professor Griff are 65. They were born the same day.
Oh, his ass is 66 years old.
Yeah, they're 65.
March
Chuck
16th, 1959.
Yeah, he's a year older than Chuck and Griff. They're August 1st, 1960.
Well, who?
Chuck D and Professor Griff.
Okay.
Their birthday was the same day.
Flav is he's 66 years old. He up there.
Yeah,
He's
getting
definitely a boomer. He Ali Bamu age.
I used to soldier with Griff. I was, soldier with their brother when he was in New York.
Remember Arsenio Hall kicked him off his stage and told him, "You don't just come up here. You come up here. When I invite you."
He came out before he was supposed to come out.
Original Intellect said Flavor Flav is Shinnecock. Well, I guess he is. He's
I heard that too. Somebody told me that. I think it was the brother OTK told me that he was
yeah. When you look at him, when I look at him now, he doesn't look African. He really doesn't.
he don't look African. No, he don't.
He don't. I'm gonna share this with y'all. If y'all say he looked like Chief Holiday, I'm gonna beat y'all up. There he is, right there. When he was younger. Y'all see it? He's 66. I
If
thought
was
I was sharing it.
I could have done this.
There he is. Get your laugh on. You can't even find your own page.
Yeah, I could find my own page, but it's hard because I'm holding the phone and I type one word a minute.
I typed it in. I typed in the enemy's public.
Maybe you got to type in. Let me see. I'm gonna go to one of my videos, and maybe if you put one of my titles in, accompanied by it, you probably could. Hold on. You probably be able to do it then. Because I'm not in my studio. If I was in my studio, I'd been did it.
If you just copy the link to the video and put it in the chat, I'll click it and I'll go find the channel.
Okay. All right.
If you put that in the back chat.
One second.
I don't know why it's. Why can't? Okay, that looked weird. Oh, private chat. You put it back there?
I put it I put it in the chat.
Oh, you put it in the big chat.
Yeah.
Comments. Why I don't see it? I don't see it.
Let me do it again.
You didn't put it in a private chat, or did you put it in? Because I don't see it.
I put it in the regular chat.
Yeah, it's not showing up. Oh, probably because you don't have. Do you? I don't. Type something in the chat. Just type something. Don't put no link. I'll give you a wrench. Because when you don't have a wrench, you're not able to put links in a. Oh, wait a minute. I see something. Oh no. You put it in there? A comment in the chat?
I'm doing it right now.
Just type hello. Okay. That's why, because you don't have. Let me make you a moderator. That is a moderator. Now type hello again. Okay. Now put copy it and put it in there now. You should be able to do it now.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Why is this button? Engage in with your audience.
Copy link. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Okay. Now let me go to this. Here it is over here. Oh, there it is. I subscribed. So now I got your channel. All right, now subscribe on notifications. All right, so there we go. Enemies public. So now let me do this. I'm gonna go here. Let me go to my channel and make sure I got you as subscribed. Yep, there you go. Enemies public. Now that's what I wanted. Okay, y'all, we got it. Here is Nasir's channel, y'all. Subscribe to his channel, The Enemies
I
Public.
appreciate it.
I'm
I
gonna pin this to the
appreciate it, good
top
folks.
too.
Appreciate it, good folks.
This was great. So me and Nasir is gonna come on Saturdays at 4 o'clock, and we're gonna talk about different, artists. Different artists. We're gonna do Jag. We're gonna talk about all artists in our community, and this is what we need over here too, because it goes along with our history. So I
Indeed.
look forward to seeing you. This was great, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We love y'all. We still got 567 people watching. Love y'all. And
Thanks
I'm
for
going to
having me,
see
Chris. Thanks for having me,
everybody
Chris.
tomorrow. Oh,
Thanks for
absolutely.
having me.
Please say hello to your wife, too,
Indeed.
before
I
us.
sure will.
All righty, y'all. Let me see what we going to get up here. Where is it? I know I got it up here. I know I got it up here. All right. Love y'all anyway, to the moon and back.